Hola y bienvenidos y bienvenidas a un nuevo vídeo del canal. Estamos aquí de vuelta con Genshin Impact. Y en el vídeo de hoy te va a continuar este pedazo de evento. Lo que digo, perdonad un poquito la voz, pero no la tengo recuperada ni de coña. Así que vamos a ver qué ocurre. Ya sabéis que hay que esperar al día siguiente, así que vamos a venir al reloj y vamos a elegir la opción de esperar. Ahí está, dominio del guerrero 2, Perseverando.
Xinyan.
Vale, supongo que tenemos que ir al campamento donde están los heridos.
Traveler, Paimon! Kujou Sara has arrived. She's right over there.
What's with all the rushing back and forth? Guess she doesn't trust us after all. She sure does seem on high alert.
Intenta asumir la responsabilidad.
The situation's getting complicated. Let's have a word with her first.
Vale. Pues parece que el siguiente objetivo es hablar con la mismísima Kujou Sara, así que vamos allá.
Thank you again for your help this entire time. I've brought reinforcements. It would seem that the most critical moments are behind us. So from here on out, if we can hold this path, we should be able to repel the monsters. If any do escape, we can corner them in the Araumi region. The loud noises we heard earlier were probably the result of large numbers of mechanisms. We're ready and waiting for an opportunity to storm the domain.
Why don't you station troops closer to the domain?
In our last operation, our samurai didn't think to maintain a certain distance. When the monsters suddenly attacked, they had no choice but to beat a hasty retreat. Once is an oversight, twice would be a grave error. I won't allow such things to happen again.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Bien, eso quiere decir que tenemos una oportunidad.
I will return to the Kujou encampment and plan our defenses for the other regions.
Vale.
It took some time, but the Tenryou Commission has assumed full control of this area. Miss Xinyan, please take this letter. Enclosed is a travel permit that I processed personally for you. I applied for the longest duration available. I hope you can use it this time to really get to know Inazuma.
Bueno, al menos ha cumplido su parte con Xinyan, eso es bueno.
Simply follow the instructions in the letter when you're back in the city. Oh, wow! Free boarding and unlimited travels across Inazuma. I don't know what to say.
Dale las gracias.
It's the least I can do.
A ver qué pasa.
Thank you, ma'am. I know you're real busy, but if you do get a day off and I'm still here in Inazuma, please come and see one of my street performances. I must tell you that I never did develop much of a taste for songs and music. But given everything you've done for the Tenryou Commission, I will certainly attend your performance if the opportunity arises.
Well, that's Xinyan's biggest worry taken care of.
Not quite. My biggest worry is still Shiki Taishou. What comes next has nothing to do with me. As a friend, I must go back and help, not to mention Red. Traveler, we gotta go back and save him, right?
Seguro que está bien.
Well, then let's go. We'll need to meet up with Shiki Taishou in secret.
Vale.
Time to go.
Vamos al lío.
Time to go.
¡Hey! El pana.
Xinyan, traveler. A general just passed through here. She was leading a team to investigate the area.
Her name is Kujou Sara. She's from the Tenryou Commission.
Kujou Sara. Why haven't I heard of her? I think I remember hearing the name of the Supreme Commander of the Tenryou Commission once. It was a man called Kujou something. What was it again? I can't remember his name. But I do remember that Haranosuke played...
Haranosuke sounds like someone important.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We need to sneak back into the Onmyo chamber before anyone sees us.
Oh, right. We still gotta find Child. Let's go.
All right. Everyone, follow me.
Vamos para adentro. A ver qué pasa, porque madre mía, esto está que arde, chavales. Esto va a ser top. Vale, ejecución demoníaca. A ver. Vamos allá, a ver cómo se nos da esta nueva mazmorra. Madre mía, qué ganitas que tenía de enfrentarme a ella. Wow.
Oh, here you are.
¡Hey, Tarzas! ¿Cómo va, tío? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo correcto?
So, is this everyone? You guys had me waiting for quite some... Let me tell you, you missed out on some incredible action. Quite the pity.
Look at this guy. Not a scratch on him.
Were you guys worried about me?
Un poco.
Just a little, huh? Well, if you were worried about me, I'm flattered. As a comrade and old rival, you should know that unexpected combat situations are my bread and butter. Anyway, when the domain was rearranging itself, the rooms were moving up and down. The monsters were scattered all over the place. I had so much fun fighting them these last few days. I even came across a few replicas. They should contain more power and memories.
Better late than never. Hurry up and fuse with them, Shiki Taishou.
The residual power in these replicas is limited. I can only regain a fraction of my memories.
Not enough? Then I guess it's on with the plan. We need to venture deeper into the domain.
Wait! The domain already rearranged itself. The route we discovered is useless now.
Don't worry too much. There's a pattern to the rearrangement. I should be able to find the way. If I'm not mistaken, we should head in that direction.
Wait a second. Paimon has a question. Shiki Taishou, didn't you just say that the power left in the replicas wasn't enough? You still don't have all your memories. So how would you know if you were heading in the right direction? Last time when we followed you through that door, we were sent out of the domain, which means not all the doors in this place are real. What if you still can't tell the difference? We might end up somewhere super dangerous.
I can completely understand your reservations. Would you believe it if I said that it's an intuition I have as the overseer here?
Not really.
I can see why you're worried, Paimon, but our only option is to trust Shiki Taishou as our guide. Otherwise, all we can do is stand here and wait. Besides, we'll be even more lost if the domain rearranges itself again.
You seem to be more anxious this time around. Let me guess. Trouble on the outside? As far as I understand it, Inazuma's situation is still far from stable. A domain like this would likely fall under the Tenryou Commission's jurisdiction, which means that you guys are here as support, and it's very likely that the Tenryou Commission made the request. So, you're receiving their orders. In that case, knowing their style, they're probably planning a lethal assault on the domain to crush everything in their path. If we don't find Shiki Taishou's memories before that happens, then it's possible we never will. Hence the increased anxiety, right?
Lo sabía, solo estás aquí para investigar en Inazuma.
Is this all part of your scheme?
It's true, there are indeed matters that I'm investigating, but it's not what you might think. We can talk about that later. Now then, Traveler, you and I are hardly strangers, and I see no reason for me to lie to you. After arriving in Inazuma, I discovered monster tracks in the surrounding area. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. This may come as an unpleasant surprise to Miss Xinyan and Shiki Taishou, but I'm not someone who cares for allegiance and affiliation. Good and evil, right and wrong, duty and destiny. Are these things really so important? Are they really more appealing than the euphoria of battle and close combat?
You got fighting in your veins, that's for sure. Well, brother, what is it you're trying to say?
Nothing in particular, but I am telling you that we should venture forward bravely. Don't fear the monsters that lie ahead. If you're not up to the task, I will happily take your place in crushing all that come before us. Then the burden of the slaughter will be mine and mine alone. Because fighting is what I'm best at.
Don't look at Paimon! We're going
Vale.
Worthless!
Go and flying!
Crush!
Fuse is lit!
Ya. A ver.
More speed. Vengeance will be mine.
Vale, vamos allá. ¡Ey!
Beg for mercy. I swear by my sword.
Here come the fireworks! Fire hazard!
¡Ah! No. Okay. Ahí está. ¡Yeah!
More speed. Crush.
Go and fly!
Forward.
Time for a light!
Barbados, guide us. Shudder. Crush. Shudder.
Vamos allá. Tener amuleto. A ver. Vale. Vamos con esto. Ahora supone que tenemos todo, ¿no? Vale. Vale.
Worthless. Useless. Here. Prepare to die, fool.
Beg for mercy.
Vamos a por este. Ahí está.
Crush. Beg for mercy. I swear by my sword.
Vale. Vale.
Go as one!
Useless.
Vale. Vamos aquí.
Crush. Freeze to the core.
Yeah.
Shudder. Yeah. Crush. Beg for
Ya
mercy.
tengo.
Wind, hear me. Crush. More speed.
Fire hazard!
Mira. Ahí estamos. Vamos a ir por aquí.
Fuse is lit!
Lament! Worthless! Get out of my way! Boring! Here!
Go as
for mercy.
Goldfish and down! Time for a light show!
No. Ha caído el auricular, tío. Ahí. Uf, qué susto. Vamos allá.
Crush. I swear by my sword. Go as
Alio. Vamos a ver. Esta. Ahí está. Abrimos el mapa. A ver, parece... Se supone que hay que continuar, ¿no? A ver. Aquí, sí. Vamos al lío. A ver qué pasa. Jeje.
The mind of our master is righteous and broad. Our enemies flee at the sound of our sword.
Is that a song?
It's a ballad that was once passed down by samurai through the ages. They fought alongside my replicas, and through the power of charm magic, that song is now a part of me. The emotion of that time is with me too. Something's coming back to me. Echoes circulating. It's the emotions and voices that they left in my memory. Some of them were scared. Some were discontent. Others were eager to join the fray, yearning for battle through day and night. The lead samurai addressed Haranosuke as Master Kamuna. He had unyielding respect for him, and always acted on his advice. Strange. What was their purpose in continuing to fight here?
Fire hazard!
Vamos allá. Como revienta y humilla,
Go as one! Time for a light show!
Vale. Ahí está. Vale. Una por aquí. Otra por aquí. ¡Ah! ¡Eh! Ahí.
Fuse is lit!
Vamos allá. Venga, ahí, humilla. Ahí. Ha estado guay. Vale. Otro. Y ya está. Piso 1 completado. Y ahora se viene el segundo. Poquita broma. Me flipa este evento. Está guapísimo, tíos. Os lo digo en serio. Es algo que divierte, te lo pasas en grande y wow. Es que mola un montón. Vale. Ok, pues estamos en la segunda fase, así que vamos a por todas. Va.
hazard!
Shudder!
Vamos allá.
Boring! Useless!
I swear by my sword!
The fuse is lit!
Ya lío. Ya está. Uno menos. Vale. Vamos allá.
Freeze to the core! Crush!
Fire hazard! Super freeze!
Beg for mercy! Barbados! Gas!
Boring!
Crush! More time for a light show! Shudder!
Ahí está. Vale. Más talismanes, ¿no? No. ¡Ah! Cuidado con los barriles ahora.
Fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks! Fire hazard! Fire hazard!
Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Barely beg for mercy. Time for a light show.
Ahí estamos. Vale.
Fire hazard!
No, no me dejas ni cambiar, tío. ¡Ah!
Worthless.
¡No!
Boring.
Wind, hear me.
Time for a light shift!
Vamos a por esta. Ahí está. ¡Yeah!
Crush.
Vale.
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Crush.
Super freeze! The fuse is lit!
Vamos al lío.
Bonus splash!
Barbados, guide us. Beg for mercy. Useless.
Fuera. Vale. Ha tocado venir por aquí, ¿eh? Vale.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless.
Shut. Vengeance will be mine. Wind, hear me. Beg for mercy.
Menos. ¡Ah! ¿No?
Crush.
Here comes the fireworks!
Barbados, guide us. Shudder.
Ya. Vale. Pues nada, queda poco. Duración.
More speed.
Vale.
Beg
Vale.
for mercy.
Aquí tenemos al palentero, ¿no?
Disappear! Worthless! Here!
Freeze to the core. Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Ahí está.
I swear by my sword. Time for a light show.
Uno menos.
Goldfish it down.
Evil conquering!
Go as well.
Crush.
The fuse is lit.
Barbados.
Ahí está.
Shudder.
Fire hazard.
Ahí va. Adiós.
Crush. Vengeance will be mine. More speed.
Ya está. Solucionado. Vale.
Finally.
Aquí está.
The last
¡Yujú! Lo tenemos, chavales. Madre mía, qué
This
pasada.
room is very close to the deepest part of the Onmyo chamber. Haranosuke and I remember we spent a long time here. We would watch martial artists from all over Inazuma. They would drink here and celebrate, shouting, "Now we too have the power to defeat the strongest monsters."
So you and Kamina Haranosuke brought samurai here to eradicate monsters?
That is one possibility, among many. Perhaps it was all just a ploy by Haranosuke. Maybe recruiting those samurai and ordering them to eradicate the monsters was all in aid of regaining control of the Onmyo chamber.
sounds a lot like something Tartaglia would say.
Hey, I can have positive assumptions too, you know.
I'm just trying to make a logical guess. I don't mean to offend anyone. My memory is still incomplete, but there's less and less gaps to fill. Soon, it should be fully restored. What's more, I sense that if we continue forward, we might just come face to face with Haranosuke himself.
But this Onmyo chamber was built ages ago, wasn't it? Could he have been here all that time? Whoa.
Shiki Taishou.
Wait, Traveler, you're not about to...
Hay cosas que debo decir yo mismo.
Looking at your expressions, this must be something serious.
We don't need to get too serious though, right? It's eerie enough down here without adding more tension into the mix. Let Paimon say it. Alright, here goes. In the very beginning, all we heard was that monsters had escaped from a domain. We came straight here along with Samurai from the Tenryou Commission. When we met you, you didn't know anything about the domain or where you came from, and we believed you. We had our reservations, but we trusted Xinyan. She took you at your word, and we decided to work together.
Así es.
As we ventured deeper and deeper into the domain, it seemed like truth was just around the corner. But even now, we still can't be sure whether this domain was created for evil ends. You never know what you'll find in a chest until you open it. And now we've arrived at that moment. We need to be ready for whatever it contains.
Si planea algo malo, ¿estarás de nuestro lado?
I don't like seeing folks forced into a corner like this. But it's like the Traveler says. We gotta be ready to take responsibility for each other.
Claro.
I see. So the time has come for me to make a choice. Until now, I had my doubts about why you had decided to help me throughout all this. I'm afraid that barring new information, it's impossible for me to make any guarantees. I want to believe in Haranosuke, but after all these years, perhaps he's changed. Maybe my memories were never real to begin with. I am just a Shikigami, created by an onmyoji, with nothing more than a few fragmented memories to my name. Our bond is one of trust. My bond with Haranosuke is one of responsibility. As my creator, I have a duty to follow him. And if he does turn out to be evil, then my destiny will be his to control, if I am able. I wish to retain the kindness in my heart until the very end. So, if Haranosuke and I go on to cause harm to others, I trust that you will provide a fitting end for the two of us.
Great. Leave all the... Still, that wasn't honest and good enough for Paimon. What do you think?
Tienes toda mi confianza.
Wait, were you two planning this line of questioning all along?
Not bad at all. You were testing to see whether there were still missing fragments from Shiki Taishou's memory.
What do you mean, testing? This was all an orchestrated collaboration. Successful teamwork. It's like Xinyan said. She has her way of confirming trustworthiness, and we have ours. Besides, this was a chance to let Shiki Taishou know that even if he's still unsure of the big picture, we're still willing to place our trust in him.
Shiki Taishou refrained from claiming an allegiance, which sounds like the actions of a real comrade to me. Warning us of the potential threat was an act of true responsibility.
Aprecio la sinceridad.
Well, I'm also a terrible liar. But thank you for opening up to my honesty.
Well, even good guys lie and manipulate at times. The fact that you were able to give an answer so cruel to yourself could only mean that you've truly made up your mind.
It's just like Xinyan said.
Could you give me a hint?
Oh, got it! It's an honest language that touches the truest depths of the heart.
Word for word, huh? Your memory ain't so bad after all, Paimon.
Well then, has our pre-combat session concluded? If so, let's get going.
Shiki Taishou, try not to worry. We're here for you.
I know, and I will do my best not to cause you guys any trouble.
Trouble's fine, as long as we can win in the end.
Solo tenemos que ganar una última batalla.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to be ready for an even worse scenario. Imagine if this door isn't the way to the innermost depths of the domain, but just another mechanism.
Shut up! Don't jinx it!
I'm just exploring the what-ifs. There's no guarantee that it won't happen, right?
Unfortunately, if that is the case, I don't think I'll be able to prevent it in my current state. I'm sorry. But I still don't have full control over this place yet.
Personally, I wouldn't really mind. This place is a combat haven. It can rearrange itself another 10 times for all I care.
El Tartas. Siempre igual, tío. Es un crack.
Paimon isn't listening!
Well, if the domain does rearrange itself again, you should watch your backs.
And you'll be off on another solo combat mission.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be making the most of it.
El Tartas, como ya sabéis, le encanta pelear y ahí lo pasa bien. Vale, prueba completada. Ok. Y para afuera. Y bueno, creo que ahora ha llegado el momento de ir terminando este vídeo, así que vamos a prepararnos un poquito para la despedida, pero antes voy a pasar por la tienda y voy a usar las bonitas recompensas que hemos conseguido. Así que vamos al lío, perdonad como siempre lo que digo, perdonad por mi voz.
No. We need to make sure Red keeps his mouth shut next time. His jinxes are right on the Mora.
Paimon's sick of this domain. Kamina Haranosuke is a scaredy cat. He's too afraid to face us.
Still, it's lucky that Red and Shiki Taishou remained inside. This place is crawling with Tenryou commissioned samurai.
¿Dónde está la Kamuna?
Well, same as before, I guess. Let's wait for the domain to rearrange and then go find him. Until then, we should stay hidden. We wouldn't want the Tenryou commission to see us wandering around.
Next time, we have to chase Kamina out of its hiding spot.
Vale, pues ya tenemos en este caso Perseverando completado la segunda de estas misiones. Vale, ahí tenemos la tercera, ¿no? Ok. Pues bueno, espero que os haya gustado, que os lo hayáis pasado en grande. La verdad que me ha divertido bastante. Y bueno, y sobre todo lo que os digo, perdonadme por el tema de la voz. Ya os digo que estoy súper tocado ahora mismo, me han operado y tela. Me cuesta la vida grabaros esto. Pero oye, aquí por vosotros para que lo paséis bien y os divirtáis. Vamos a la tienda. Y bueno, aquí lo primero la corona, vamos a pillarla. Ahí está. Y lo más importante después, las protogemas. Ahí estamos. Vale. Y ahora, pues bueno, tenemos un montón de cositas de estas que la verdad que vienen bien. Yo creo que voy a venir aquí. Vale. Ok. Vale. Aquí, como podéis ver, aparte tenemos más cosas, como por ejemplo lo que digo. Los avances que hayamos hecho, ¿vale? Aquí, por ejemplo, podemos recoger ahora recompensas, muy bien. Y aquí tendríamos el tercer dominio, que será con la siguiente misión, supongo, ¿vale? Vamos a ver, tenemos también 3000 y pico de esto. Esto creo que es para prueba marcial, que es para desbloquear a Xinyan, ¿no? Bueno, aquí tenemos esto de aquí. Vale, sin curar a tus personajes con mecanismos curativos, ahí está. Y sin que ningún personaje sea derrotado. Perfecto, con esto lo tenemos todo aquí. Vale. Llegado omnioso sin curar, vale. Vale, esto sería repetirlo, ¿no? Ok. Vale, ahora la restricción es el máximo, pero podemos curarnos, ¿no? Vale, vale, vale. Bien, 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 bien. Es importante ver esto porque lo que digo son un montón de protogemas que al final se nota muchísimo. Y bueno, amuletos mágicos ya sabéis que tenemos la colección que vamos haciendo de amuletos. Aquí, por ejemplo, con los otros objetos podemos mejorarlos. Por ejemplo, ahora el de fuerza minúscula, vamos a mejorarlo. Ahí está. Nivel 1. Nivel 2. Ahí está. Perfecto. Ahí estamos. Muy bien. Vale, lo voy dejando todo preparado para la próxima. Lo que digo, así, mañana continuamos con otro vídeo. No sé si me da tiempo a subir los dos. Lo que digo, el plan es que, a ver, tengo el de Guardianes de la Galaxia, pero no estoy subiendo porque quiero esperar a que se me cure la voz, a tener un poquito para hablar bien, porque es un juego que la verdad que tengo muchas ganas y os prometo que os lo traeré, os prometo que la espera valdrá la pena. Intentaré ponerme a full Smash cuando traiga porque tengo unas mini vacaciones. Pero bueno, si os ha gustado el vídeo, como siempre, apoyad, dejad buen like. En este caso, perdonadme un poquito por lo que digo, el tema de la voz es complicado, pero espero que se solucione pronto. Y si os ha gustado, como siempre, dejad buen like, en comentarios os leo y nos vemos en la próxima. Adiós.
All my friends are here, them think it's so